Hello, hello. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Yes. Hi, Kateri. Good to see you, friend. Um, I hope you enjoy your day off today. I technically have a day off because I am still unemployed. Kind of sucks, but yeah, I've still got to kind of enjoy myself. We had a good election outcome this weekend, so kind of got to celebrate the absolute destruction of the Liberal Party. Would have liked more green seats, but hey, what can you do? We have a puppy cat. Like, oh, that way. Yeah. Looking out the window. And Mr. Sinks, welcome on in. Um, yeah, I was really happy with that starting soon screen. I'm pretty sure I made it after I did Soma, but I made it as kind of a generic computery, techie starting soon screen. Um, and it's just spitting out random lines from a file where I've put in a whole bunch of weird computery references. Um, Lines from the portal, um, the personality spheres, things like that. And yeah, I had my flu shot today, so I am actually feeling a little bit woozy. Like maybe, yeah, I could probably not do a 4 or 5 hour stream tonight. Maybe we'll just keep it a little bit shorter tonight. Um, and lighting is a bit different today because the bulb's gone and I don't have the spoons to go up and fix it right now. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I've got a big old lamp. This is a Philips Hue lamp, so I'm pointing this at my face, and it's doing a pretty good job at illuminating the cat too. Oh, oh, stay. Done. I had this set up perfectly. Now I've ruined it all. There we go. Why is Poppy in the corner like the Blair Witch Project? She just, cats like to look out the window. Um, it's kind of hard to tell, but that's the balcony door there. And oh, right, she's been observed. Now she has to move. Where you going? Gonna get some bickies? Poppy. Hi. People love you. They do. So, yeah, you can tell by the ping pong balls strewn across the floor. We've been playing around a bit. She doesn't quite know what she wants to do. It's a little bit frustrating sometimes. It's like, do you want treats? Do you want snacks? Do you want to play? But hey, I mean, we can all relate, right? Sometimes it's like that. You're just feeling kind of you don't know what to do. Um, but yeah, went to the GP, got my flu shot, got my meds. That's one item ticked off. And I've been studying TypeScript today and did a bit of HTML table CSS to make it nice and responsive. That was good. Um, yeah, just got to keep at it. How is everybody else? I hope that you're going to have a nice, tolerable week ahead of you. Um, I don't think there's any major events on the horizon, hopefully. Nothing to rock the boat. We can just enjoy existing without any major threats to our personhood. That would be great. And new game. So last week we finished Ultima 9, an epic 4 hour long stream. How did I even do that? Well, the cat will be around. I replaced my computer Mobo CPU and maintained my installations and didn't die. Please clap. That is worthy of applause. Um, that is usually there's something that has to go wrong. I've been running this desktop and technically the server on the same installation, just upgrading for a long time now, and they've both developed their own little quirks. Um, and I have a really old laptop in the bedroom that I was using for music and like white noise to try and help me get to sleep. Um, I upgraded that one, and it was not having any of it. So, yeah, various problems, things I need to solve. Gotta improve my environment. This is my big PC of Theseus that I've had since 2001. Nice. Um, yeah, like I've replaced a lot of my desktop computers bits over the years, and I argue they're still the same computer because even if I've reinstalled the OS, even if I've replaced the motherboard and the drives and things, it's still the same cases. I wonder if they're actually visible on here. It's called Bertha. Oh, nice. Big Bertha. So that there is Yang, and that there is Yin. Yin has a cool little LED display that I made myself, and it will speed up if the processor is in use. And Yang has weird USB issues, and I can't use some of those ports anymore because they're weird and fucky. And Yin currently only has 2 megs of RAM, not 2 gigs, 2 gigs of RAM. Bought I bought upgrades because one of the RAM sticks went bad. It had 4 gigs. One of the RAM sticks went bad. I was like, I am clever and smart. I will now purchase replacement RAM for this device that I can slot into the 2 other banks, and I will double my RAM to 8 GB. Hooray! Please show that cool display again so my wife can see. Absolutely. So it's there we go. Like just underneath there, I've got your fan controls and what have you. That's just a commercial thing. But the blue blinky lights is my own creation. It's the same type of LED banner thing that I've got up there, and I will extract myself from my headphones here and let you have a closer look at that one because that one doesn't even have a case at the moment. I've been meaning to make a case for it. Literally bare bones. Um, Hanging on to a thread, like just tied by a little wire tie to those shelves there. Um, Frequently breaks. I'm updating the text on it by doing an HTTP post from my server, and sometimes it just like sends commands in the wrong order, I guess, or something. But yeah, it's nice. Thank you, Dr. Yasmin, and welcome in. How you doing? Put the cat ears on, right? Hi. I've never played Oni. Well, you are in for a treat. Cat ears. Should really make these like adjust them so that they can just clip onto my headphones, because it's not like I'm usually wearing them without my headphones on. Um, but yeah, despite its many, many flaws, I love it because it's a thing, and I built it, and I wrote the code for it, and it does things. And if you can't easily get serotonin yourself, and you know you've tried chemicals to get serotonin, it's kind of middling. A good source of alternative serotonin is blinky LED lights, or at least so I've found. Shall we have a look at Oni then? That's the cat cam, that's the new screen, yes. So I've installed Oni in Lutris after a bit of messing around with it. You can get I've got my CD of the original version, but the original version, has stupid DRM on it, which doesn't work very well in Modern Wine. YGY, hello. Welcome in, and good night to you too. Have a good rest, friend. So, yeah, DRM doesn't work, but you can get Lutris to download the Anniversary Edition installer patch thing, and that will remove the DRM and fix a few other things, like being able to... why am I hearing double Neko? I don't know, it looks like I've just got my one audio source. I don't think I'm doubling up anywhere, but I could be wrong. What was I saying? Hang on, I do have a scroll bar on my audio devices. Oh, that's just the puppy cam. That never actually produces real audio. Probably on your end, yes. No, all good. Audio issues plague streamers everywhere. It's just a thing you got to look out for. But I was saying, Anniversary Edition fixes Oni well enough that you can run it under Wine/Lutris, with the one exception that the introductory movie doesn't play, because it's a BIC video. But I can just play it from here using MPV. So let's watch the introductory video, shall we? They've gone all out with an animated introductory cutscene thing. And there we go. Fancy. Is part of Oni called Syndicate Wars, is Oni an anime? Just the introductory cutscene, and I assume the ending cutscene is animated like that. Everything else, I think, is just in-engine cutscene. Is Oni about Oni from Halo? Never heard of it. I named my stream Oni Syndicate Wars for this one just because we're up against the Syndicate. So run Oni windowed should hopefully work. It's a black screen for me at the moment. And then I have to cancel the non-playing cutscene somehow. Maybe it eventually just like gives up, who knows? I mean, it's very worrying when you start the game up and it's just a black screen and nothing happening. But thankfully it eventually just came to its senses. Yahoo, Oni! And of course the audio's not capturing. Maybe it's a quirk of Wine. There we go. So this is Oni. It's a third-person run around, jump around, shoot up, beat up game from 2001. And it's cool. You got my hopes up for Syndicate Wars. Also, it's confusing that Bungie, which makes Halo, made a game called Oni, but the name of the And that's the name of the thing in Halo. Oh, is that the guy in the green suit? Master Oni. Anywho, there's like very little in terms of options. The key bindings are all like hard-coded. This was also a PS2 release, I think. So it's kind of console-y, but they made a good work with the PC port. Don't know if he's part of Oni, but they're naval intelligence. Naval intelligence? Are you mad? Anyway, start new game. This game has no explicit saves that I can find. I think it's just checkpoint saves, which is going to be interesting. So I guess I'll try and do the stream so that we do like the end of a mission and then leave it at that. We'll just see how far we get.
Hi, Kanoko. It's me, Shinatama. I've checked our neural link and it's working perfectly. I'm so excited. Commander Griffin has authorized us to run through TCTF training program Beta 6. That means you're almost ready for field missions. First, let's begin with a few basic exercises.
I don't know about you, but my naval is very intelligent. It won a BAFTA last year. Well done. Well done, that naval. So I've tagged this stream with motion sickness because, heads up, fair warning, the mouse look is very, very, very sensitive and tends to spin around quite quickly. So if you have problems with the 3D games, I would not be annoyed at you if you just decide to tune out. Also, I think I could probably make it... There. Make it a bit louder, I was going to say. But the music that they've got on the bloody page is very loud. Move diagonally, move combinations. Go for the yellow floor target beneath the window and face the control console there. Okay. Control to use the console.
We'll use the track for the dash training sequence, but before we begin, you better warm up.
Face the center of the room and tap the forward key just before pressing and holding it down again.
That's it! You're dashing perfectly!
You're dashing! You're dashing!
Dashing is the fastest way to run, but also the loudest.
It's basically Alone in the Dark style running. Now we have to dash along this thing.
Now dash along the wall of the room until you reach the end of the track. Great!
I already did the tutorial, but there's
That
no option to
completes
start
our
the game
basic movement
and skip it,
exercises.
so here we go.
If you want to review your movement techniques, go to the data console you passed during your track run.
I see. Also, I feel
When
like
you're
I've
ready,
heard that
we can move to the next room.
that computer noises sound effect before. Some other game.
Now we can practice some basic jumping techniques.
Hooray! Jumping!
That's fine.
There's something up on that box.
When you're done practicing, jump up to the
Ooh,
next room.
That's difficult. I really appreciate that when you move the camera into the wall, unlike Ultima 9, which we were playing last, the camera doesn't like zoom in on the back of your head, but it actually lets the camera just go straight outside the bounds of the universe. Oh, yeah. Hup. Come on the box. This box is surprisingly difficult to jump onto. What about this one? I'll get used to this eventually. No worries, I'm sure this is not going to be 20 streams of me repeatedly failing to jump on top of a small box. Oh. Surely there's a way up there. Maybe I have to sort of do a run? Never mind. Small red package, I don't care. Jump to the next room. Ah, that's much easier.
Done.
Advanced movement training initiated. To crouch, press shift while standing. Oh, we're sneaking now.
Sorry to interrupt you, Kanoko, but I thought you might like to watch this. Another trainee is accessing one of the combat practice programs in the room below.
Oh.
Jump up on the platform near the window to watch.
Check out that person. They're pretty cool. Why aren't we cool like that? Oh, that's right. They've got a dash slide in this thing. It's pretty cool.
Now we can practice some of those moves too. Let's start with sneaking. That was perfect. Now let's try some acrobatics.
To perform a somersault escape move, begin running and then press shift. I don't know if that's a somersault. That's a slide. I think they mean begin running and then press space, right? Oh, there we go. You can roll sideways to perform a backwards cartwheel escape.
That's super.
Yay!
It's also important to learn how to slide.
There we go. Sliding.
Let's practice by sliding under these moving laser sensors. Some enemies can be knocked down by sliding into their legs.
Slide.
Escape moves are a good way to avoid attacks when you're fighting. Don't forget to dodge when you're in trouble.
I wonder if I should try a controller for this game. Press shift while in mid-jump to perform one.
Good job! You know, the jump flip is also a great way to hit an opponent on the ground. Jump flip and land on them if you can. Try to jump flip over the wall to the next training area. Keep trying. Make sure you're moving toward the wall when you start your jump.
Yay!
Let's learn the basics of hand-to-hand combat.
Ah. Snake, have you learned about CQC?
Try throwing 2 punches quickly. Start the second punch. The second punch was different from the first, wasn't it? This is the beginning of a combo attack. Combos link attacks together in a sequence. Some attack moves can only be done at the end of a combo.
Now press the punch button twice quickly, followed by the kick button.
That's super.
Pew pew pew.
Try linking other attacks to discover different combo sequences.
They're actually documented here.
Now you're ready to train with a sparring partner. Let's proceed to the first combat training room.
Robot.
Approach the training drone and practice your attacks. Don't worry, he won't fight back.
But I don't want to hurt the robot. A blue flash means that your attack was blocked by your opponent. The other flashes indicate the condition of your opponent, ranging from green, good.
Now you're ready to learn about the most dangerous kind of attacks.
Oh,
Throws.
throws.
When you're ready, proceed to the next combat training room. Throws are really easy to do. If you're close enough to an enemy
Kinnikos
to
Dragon,
attack,
welcome in.
you can throw them.
Slide reminds me of Fight Club. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, that message of the day is inaccurate. How are you doing, Kinnikos Dragon? It is Kinnikos Dragon, right? I am saying that correctly? Please let me know if I'm wrong. So, but before a throw, hit the punch or kick button as you press forward into your opponent. Apparently Marissa was inspired from this game when designing the weapons in codename Demolitionist. Cool. Is that... I'm going out on a limb here. Is that a Doom mod that Marissa made?
Experiment to see how many throws you
Cool.
can do.
This is a very fun game. Oh, I like that throw. This poor drone. Sucker punched. I feel like I don't really have the hang of the throws, like I'm sometimes just punching, but oh well, I'll just flail wildly and hopefully the game will take pity on me. She still works on it despite what happened back in February and the entire Doom community throw her under the bus. Yeah, and continue to harass her on social media. Yeah, that sucks. How can it be so toxic? Proceed to the next room.
This training drone will help you learn about blocking attacks. See the border on the floor around the drone?
Yeah?
When you step over the line, the drone will activate and start to attack you.
I'm not stepping over the line. You can't attack me. Alright, give me your best shot.
Face the drone directly and don't attack it. And you can block its blows. You'll know that you blocked an attack if a blue flash appears. Be careful, Kanoko. Some attacks are so powerful that they can stagger you even if you block them. Some super moves are so strong they can't be blocked at all. When you're
Gasp.
ready, proceed to the final
Pretty
combat
sure that the
training
reason
room
she got her
and
Twitch
will learn
account
how to
falsely
fire and
suspended.
reload weapons.
Lucky enough that I somehow not gotten my account permanent banned for the same reason. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way that's a legit ban, but some people have no hobbies, or they need to get better hobbies. Have you watched any of the early trailers for this game? Because Bungie unfortunately took out a lot of content in this when it came out. I don't think I did, no. Still, despite the cut content, it's a pretty good game. Proceed to the next training room. Not that way. This way. Ah, yes. Guns
See the
now.
weapon on the table? It's the standard issue TCTF auto pistol. Pick it up and let's do some target practice. There are targets on the stands at the far side of the room. Try to shoot them all out. Now that you've fired all your ammunition, let's practice reloading the auto pistol. Pick up the ammo clips on the table.
Okay. Press R or fire your empty weapon to reload.
firing at some moving targets. Walk over to the table on the right. See the weapon lying there? That's a plasma rifle. Pick it up. I'll activate a training drone to walk up and down the firing range. Fire at it to disable it.
I'm so bad at this.
Good shooting. Now I'll activate one moving side to side.
It annoys me so much that this era of gaming had GUI for ants because most of these menus and HUDs were hard-coded around 640 by 480 or 512 by 384. Yeah, like, if you were lucky, it would have higher resolution modes, but...
Access denied.
Okay, that's not a console I can use yet to show anything. I had a point. But yeah, they never would, like, scale the HUD. That was, like, too advanced. Oh, shit. Oh, he's pissed. Go to the green energy cells on the table. I mean, it's thanks to the patch that I can run this in windowed mode at all.
You did it! Great job! Now that your basic training is complete, you're ready to take on your first mission. I'm sure Commander Griffin will be very pleased with your performance.
Straight
Don't
out of
worry,
training to our first
Kinoko.
mission.
There's a lot to remember, but you'll always have your data comlink to help you if you need it. Your comlink stores lots of information about weapons, items, and mission objectives. It also has a help feature and even a diary built right in.
Ooh, a diary. Can do some journaling. Yeah, it's pretty small. And I'm not running this at, like, the maximum size of my monitor or anything. Ballistic ammo, weapons, diary. Press crouch and any direction. These are useful for avoiding hand-to-hand attacks. And picking up objects. Oh, cool. Can I actually pick up objects while I do a little cartwheel? Jump, flip, slide, throw. Cool. Currently screwed right now because the last few releases of Wine have completely broke virtual desktop mode to the point it's impossible to use. And while someone has reported the issue, it still flew under the radar. Pretty disappointed with the dev team as of late. Yeah, I've been relying on virtual desktop mode for Ultima 9 because it assumes it is full screen. It is the game that is full screen on your monitor. There is no windowed mode, which is not a great assumption to make. So there's some ammo and things. Can I... Oh no. Weapons training, yeah. Can I... Oh, right, that's ended the mission. Well, I'm sure I'll be able to do awesome backflips and cartwheels and things live on stream while being shot at. I've noticed some glitches with Wine Virtual Desktop 2 since 10 and have some releases thereafter. Welcome in, Steph Magician. If links are allowed in chat, yes. I can link the bug report. It has a screenshot talking about how messed up it is.
Give me another reading.
All systems nominal. She's doing fine.
This is a mistake.
You aren't really in a position to criticize.
The Syndicate is using the warehouse to shuttle contraband. Chung went underground to gather evidence. He failed to report in this morning. Find him, and get me what I need to shut the place down. Or shut it down yourself.
I'm on it.
Update.
Daodan latency holding at 27.1. Bioplasmic waveform stable. A Class 3 adrenal spike when you gave the order, but nothing out of the ordinary.
What are you sending her into?
It's a simple bust, in and out. She needs a trial run.
Good luck, Kanoko.
Listen, Kinoko. You weren't in any danger during basic training. But now that you're in the field, we better review your health display meter.
Health display. Notice the flashing health meter in your lower right tactical display. This meter drops whenever you are hit or fall. Don't let it reach 0. If it does, you will have lost your life and your mission. You'll have lost your life, but more importantly, you will have lost your mission. However, you may restart at any of the saved game positions you reached before dying. Basically what ends up happening is, when it spawns the virtual desktop window, it sizes the entire res of your current monitor. The window's content is... oh, he saw us. I guess he's coming up here. Is completely undefined, except for the program actually being run. The fact that the data is undefined removes the content window being as well on the screen. So it looks like your entire session hard locked, and in some instances it even flickers like a Hall of Mirrors effect. Delightful.
Show me what you got.
Now don't.
Ha! I jumped on your head like Mario. Good thing you have a saved game position, yeah. Okay, so trying to do this mission stealthily is a bust, I guess. Encrypt sequence to Megla67. Manifest 3Y324G contains 6 crates that have been marked tagged with the usual transvisual spectrum markers. They contain ammunition for the Q-31 railgun recently seized by the TCTF. A second weapon has entered the country and will be in our possession soon. You are instructed to hide the crates until we reclaim them. The ammo is non-volatile, so it won't be dangerous for you or your men to handle. Your greatest danger lies in discovery, or failure. Syndicates smuggling ammo and weapons. Yikes, usually Remy Burnham sorts those bugs out pretty quick. Hey son, how are you doing? Well, in this case, I'm undead, under the impression that the refactors happening in the YNX11 driver are just making things worse and worse. Falcasoft MIDI player doesn't even have window decorations anymore, and I can't snap the window anywhere on my desktop environment as a result. Oh, sucks. Weirdly, I was just talking about this game with someone. Huh. It is one of those, yeah, I think maybe underappreciated classics.
Incoming compass data.
Ooh, compass data. The flashing yellow arc on your lower left tactical display indicates that you have new objective F1 and corresponding compass point. You are heading towards it when the arc is the top of the display. As you approach it, the compass arc will widen. The arrow indicator inside the compass ring tells you whether the objective is above or below you. Obstacles may be in your way, so a direct path is not always possible. Any bad guys here? Hello? Completely stealthy. One will discover our position, as long as we're just crouching. New objective received. Yeah? Yes, there's a console. So most of the game is, if you're not like fighting mooks, if you're not fighting mooks, then you're using consoles to open doors. Anybody here? Defeated enemies can drop useful items and weapons. Saw someone go this way. Whoa! I think I already have this gun, don't I? I have... Okay, different gun. Where does my compass say I should go? Door is locked. We need to find find a... Oh, that's right, the arrow's pointing downwards. A very small arrow, but it's pointing downwards, indicating to go here.
Hey!
Kinoko, there's something I have to tell you about hypo sprays. I'm not supposed to talk about this, but data suggests that hypos will work differently on you than on other people. If
What do you mean,
use
other
a
people?
hypo when you're close to full health,
Am I not people?
you may experience the overpower effect, a temporary burst of strength and health. It will only last a short time, so try to take advantage of the temporary boost it gives you.
I'm
But
people.
please, don't tell Commander Griffin I told you about this.
Secrets from the higher-ups. Oh, this was our guy on the inside.
Chung. It's Chung. I found him.
Dead?
Yes, sir.
Keep moving.
Rip Chung. Encrypt sequence, blah 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 blah. Manifest 12A694V contains a number of fragile items. Note the follow. Decaf, universal script running data found displaying. Hey, it's me, Chung. Sorry about the encryption, but I'd hate to have this fall into the wrong hands. If you're reading this message, then I've paid the ultimate price for failing my mission. I suppose it was only a matter of time before the Syndicate found out I was a mole. They're smart. Anyhow, all you need to know is my data pad. Our suspicions were correct. BGI and the Syndicate are joined at the hip. All the contraband leaving this warehouse is being funneled through BGI's daughter company, Musashi Manufacturing. The warehouse manager has suspected this for some time and has been warning his office personnel to get out over the last month. If I'm dead, then he's probably next. He's a good man. I hope you can find him in time. I hope you can have better luck than I did. Be careful.
Incoming objective data. Stand by.
Ow. Where next? This way? I'm actually a bit low on health. We should probably use a hypo spray, which they never actually told me what the hotkey was, but I eventually figured it out. It's tab. It's not an instant heal either, it takes its time.
Huh?
Nut punch. Was there anything here? Guess not. Compass says this way.
Hey!
Alright, what was in this room? Wish more eyes were focused on virtual desktop regressions and every other regression happening in YNX11 drive, because this situation is ridiculous and getting on my nerves, actually. Can't go out of my way to report these things myself, because I'm not in a position to do regression tests and git bisects. Yeah, that's always the problem. When you report a bug, often the response is, well, we'd like you to do all of the labor involved in finding out exactly which commit was the problem here, and like reproduce the steps exactly. And like, I tried to report a bug in Source Tree once, and it was just so much effort. Like, that wasn't my day job, you know? I had another day job that I was trying to use Source Tree to do. If I had a separate identical Nook, I would gladly do all the bug labor, but this is my only desktop. Yeah, that's the other thing. You don't really have, like, redundant hardware. Dispose of the combustion engine parts contained in shipment 2Y224B, but keep the shipping containers. There must be no chance that the parts can be tracked back to the original order. Repack the shipment with the atmospheric densifiers present in shipment 3X302C. Weights will be added to match the original recorded tonnage, but we aren't expecting anyone to open the crates, so they will only be needed to pass a casual inspection. I think these syndicate guys are up to no good. Same reason I don't report any bugs to the the Intel driver or the Mesa driver. Not shipment 2Y224B, the very same, Dr. Yasmin. New objective. It's this way. But what's through this room? Any unsuspecting guards I can creep up on?
Now don't make me hurt you.
I love their accent.
Double spin kick!
Woo! Not sure how I did that one. Don't make me hurt you! Sir, you're not a child. You're in control of your own actions. Yes. Oh no, don't make me do this evil syndicate shipping of weapons. Oh, you're making me do this. New objective. I like how all the terminals are clearly indicated, like which door they open, with various symbols. You fixed my Exowin 3X issue. Cool. Some enemies will try to run for help when they are attacked.
Hey!
Catch him, Pinocchio. Don't let him reach the alarm console and activate it.
I don't know if, like, because, you know, words are hard right now. I can punch people and beat them up. This is an alarm console. They are used to warn others of a breach in security. But I don't recall if, like, that's, like, non-lethal, and maybe the game treats things differently if you shoot the place up versus punch people to death. Or to unconsciousness, presumably. I mean, the game seems to just give people a red blood-like explosion when they land on the ground anyway, regardless of how I did it. So it's probably not something I have to try and do, like to do a perfect non-lethal run or anything like that. I'm gonna stream some Win3X gaming after this, should be fun. List of stuff for the month that I've never played. Nice. There's some real gems in Windows 3.1. One I got working, like, after years and years of having a botched installation that couldn't quite work properly. An RPG I got into back in, like, 1999, 2000 or something. Exile 2, Crystal Souls, by Jeff Vogel. I played through the shareware game, loved it, and then played some more, and then parked my party somewhere and kind of forgot what I was doing in the main quest. So I didn't pick it up again until ages later.
Watch
Stop that.
out! If you hurt innocent people, then they won't want to help you.
Surrender.
Hello.
Thank you. They're holding the warehouse manager upstairs.
Is that the Spiderweb software guy? The very same. The hit effects are just color-coded arcade nonsense. It blends between green and red. The more towards red, the less health someone has left. Yeah, I was just remarking that, like, when I stomp someone to death versus punching them or shooting them, it seems to be the same no matter what. So I speculate that I am in fact punching people to death, and it's not just some unconsciousness thing. I don't know.
Please. Oh, please. Not in the face.
Anyway. Hi, guy.
They took over the whole place and they're loading some kind of armored truck. I think they're almost finished. You better hurry up. I'll open these doors for you.
Some kind of armored truck. Marissa says there needs to be more games like this one. There really does. Very cool, very arcadey kind of feeling. Whoa! Hey, guy! From what I remember, it had a cool story too, although I don't really remember everything about the story. I know that Oni here has, Konoko, sorry, here has certain secrets about her that will get revealed during the plot. Hey guy, but you can't get me from up here, can you? But I can get you! So where's this truck that's leaving? Can I just kind of... No. Let me jump on the boxes. Ow. Okay, that took off most of my health. I keep holding shift like I think it's gonna speed me up. The double tap to run is a little... difficult to remember, I guess. Oh, hey guy. You gonna come up here and attack me? I'm so bad at this. I like the fact that you can jump on people, though. Oh wait, my objective is down, is it? Such a tiny arrow. Well, what's up here anyway? Because it's interesting. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Put on my tap shoes today for the mission. Right, so objective is down there somewhere. Okay, I've got to stop doing that. Door. But that's... Oh, hi guy. I like that. Garrett also has the tap dancing shoes. Nut punch. Yeah, I want to get into Looking Glass games next. So maybe System Shock, maybe Thief. I think the compass is showing me that this is the door I want to be at. Brrr.
Pinocchio, those syndicate troops are trying to remove evidence from the warehouse. I've scanned the truck and they've almost finished securing their cargo. There's no way to get inside the truck.
Oh no.
You've got to find some way to stop it from leaving the building.
Reloading. Reload. You? Default controls in Thief are literally the same exact keybinds Looking Glass had used in their games since Ultimate Underworld 1. Yeah. They were a bit difficult to get used to. I always rebound it to WASD for Thief. If I remember right, I actually was a bit weird with Thief, and I used W for walk forwards and R for run forwards. Because, I mean, let's face it, in Thief, if you have to run, you've probably screwed up. Alright, we've got a plasma cannon now. Is this the truck? No. Compass tells me up there somewhere. But I have to get up there somehow. New objective received. This way? Here we go. Console. Aha. Eat shit, Syndicate thugs. I think these are our guys.
I found a data pad. It's an encrypted shipping manifest that links the warehouse to Musashi Manufacturing. I want to go check it out. It's not far from here.
Well done, Kanoko. Fall back. I'll have you picked up.
Musashi is owned by BGI. According to your latest report, BGI is a suspected syndicate front. If we can prove the connection, we can move against them. I can go in and...
Negative. Fall back.
We can't afford to wait for another team to arrive. We have to move quickly or they are going to get away.
She won't back down. Her adrenals have been rising steadily. Too much stress could destabilize her latency.
All right, Kanoko. I'm giving you a shot at this.
Thank you, sir. I won't let you down.
So, the other thing that the Anniversary Edition does is it lets you install mods. I am tempted to install a mod that says it's got like redrawn artwork for these intermission scenes to scale it up a bit better. But for the moment, I'm just playing like no mods, just as is with the Anniversary Edition patch. Look at those anime ass
Good
eyes.
afternoon and welcome to the Musashi Heavy Manufacturing Concern. How can I be of service?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Agent Thorson.
We are with the TCTF, and we hereby order you to cease and desist all operations. We have reason to suspect that this facility is involved in the manufacture of illegal technology.
Of course, officer. I'm sure I can get someone to help you.
They're here, finally!
Is everything ready?
You know it. They are getting out of here alive.
Let me know when things start to get messy.
Count on it. When I get through with them, they're...
Just make sure I'm not interrupted. There may be someone with them, an exceptional agent.
I'm ready for anything. You made sure of that.
There is always someone stronger. Have you forgotten?
No, I haven't. I'll be careful.
See that you are. You know the consequences of failure.
Please have a seat. Someone will be right with you.
What the?
Oh no.
Heads up, we've got company.
Whoa!
Oh no, our mans. We've still got one mans. How are you doing? Where are you going? Sir? Hey, I'm your commanding officer. Where are you going? Is this guy just gonna walk through the entire... Oh, jeez. Is he gonna go through the entire mission, like, on his own? Am I gonna have to babysit him if I want him to survive? Also, hey, cool, the glass smashed. Sir. Sir, what are you doing? Please. Please. I'm begging you, stop. Okay, okay, he's stopped by a locked door. That's good. Lady, you pushed a button, and now my friends are dead. Look how big her eyes are. I can't see my own eyes at the moment, but I feel like that's not a normal size for eyes. A lot of other people wear, like, headgear, I guess. Bunch of doors here that we didn't go through.
Hey!
I've got a different outfit too. That's a nice touch. Alright, I guess we're following surviving mans here. And if we unlock this, he's probably just going to walk on straight through. File archive. Subject, Deadly Brain. This project was an attempt to replace the control systems of a Type 3 battle drone with a grafted biological brain. Projections indicated that the reflex response of a direct neural link would be as much as 20 times faster than any remote or automated system. Brains were harvested for us in hospitals by surgeons willing to falsify records in exchange for high-paying consultancy positions with one of our clean corporations. Wounded military and law enforcement personnel were given the highest priority. Cybergenic implants conditioned the brains, giving them the programming needed to control the drones. 16 prototypes were produced before the TCTF located the test facility. The prototype Deadly Brains engaged the TCTF, providing excellent live-fire field tests. Man, these guys are really mustache-twirling evil. Probably the sort of thing that you could attempt using KVM. I've been doing most of my bug testing now on VMs unless it's a specific hardware issue. Yeah, I've used KVM a little bit. New objective. Let's see what it says. Look carefully for any evidence of illegal syndicate activity. Yeah, they're doing brain things. Hint, most security doors in the plant are controlled by remote consoles. I actually tried using KVM for... was it? Weird. Yeah, I did a playthrough of Weird, which is a Windows 3.1 game or Windows 95 game. And initially I tried it with the Windows 3.1, but it wasn't having any of it. Like, it does a lot of full motion video. Where are you going, my guy? And then, Guy, we need to talk. There is a chain of command here. You want me to go get the chain of command and beat you with it? In the end, I actually ran Windows 95 in QEMU directly, and that seemed to work out okay. I think we're just gonna go... Whoa! I accidentally pushed a thing. Now I'm all glowy. I think I was trying to push tab just to like pause, but I used up a bunch of my health kits. Oh no, that's the good guy.
This is a wild goose chase.
Explain.
This whole place, it's a trap. They planted that datapad.
To what end?
It's a diversion. It has to be. The Syndicate is going to try something big while my team and I are busy here.
I'll try to confirm your suspicions. Until then, your orders are unchanged. Find something we can use to shut them down.
Yes, sir.
How about the brain harvesting thing? Feels like the composers of this game probably listened to... Probably listened to Massive Attack or Moby, yeah. I already have a Blackadder SMG, do I? You to pick up Equalizer pistol. The nice animations, yeah. That guy knocked my weapon out of my hand. I'm scared to touch QEMU and KVM on here because of some hardware errata the Colonel won't stop complaining about. Oh man. Hi guy. Oh shit. Hey, don't plasma me, bro. Stop plasmaing me. Isn't this where we came from? No. Oh no, dead scientist. Hi.
Take this ammo clip, it'll help you.
Why do you have ammo?
Access denied.
Also, I forgot how much of an asshole your boss is in this game. He's like bosses everywhere. What's this? More brains? Engineers attempted to exploit the advantages inherent in the speed of the neural link by interlocking batteries of free-tracking ball-mount plasma cannons designed to independently track and fire upon multiple targets simultaneously. In simulations, the cannons were effective, but in the heat of battle, the friendly fire lockout would sometimes fail, causing the drone weapons to fire on allied units. In field tests against the TCTF, half of the losses we sustained were from rogue plasma batteries. Several attempts were made to remedy the flaws in the system, but nothing provided satisfactory reliability. Final prototypes incorporated screaming cannon mounts with auto-tracking projectiles, along with auto-pistol mounts to provide target suppression and covering fire, which proved to be an effective mix for area denial and point defense. I think maybe we're going to have to fight some brain cannons at some point. You! It's really hard to aim on this. Whoop! How do I get up there? Oh, guess I'm out of ammo. I guess he doesn't run out of ammo, does he? This poor sucker has his head through the wall. My compass thingy says go back through this way. And it's like at this level. Let me cheese and have a look through the wall. Wants me here. Oh wait, there's a secret console here. Oh good, I've allowed more enemies into my area. Hot new enemies in your area. This one is still locked. Ah, but that console is now unlocked. And that unlocks this door.
Incoming compass data.
Whoa! Now don't make me...
Don't make me what? Oh lord. Who shoot? Oh, this is back at the front room. Oh, that was our guy. R.I.P. guy. You shouldn't have gone off on your own and refused to listen to orders. No, I want to pick that up. I think other games like, I don't know, Stardew have trained me too much to just hit tab now and then to open my inventory. But tab here is use health pack. Okay, big machines. Probably mixing the brains together. New objective received.
Hey!
Pow. Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Now don't make me hurt you.
So this is some sort of scram cannon, but it's out of ammo. I like the environments that they've got. Like, there's not much detailed texture work, but they've got really good models for everything. And you don't really need the high definition textures if you can just kind of put a good shade on it and give it the right atmosphere, I guess. Like here, big old brain mixing machine. I suspend my disbelief that the texture doesn't quite line up there. New objective. We need to go up and that way. No, we need to go that way. Oh, jeez. Apologies for the motorbike noise. Ah, sneaky door. Cutscene.
You were right. Syndicate forces are attacking a research facility 10 minutes from your current position. Get out of there, fast. I sent another team, but they're gonna need your help.
I'm on it.
Here's a new objective for you, Kanoko.
Thank you, Shinatama. No, I think I do want the plasma cannon, thank you. I need to go up. Ooh, lasers. We practiced this. I do hope there's an autosave somewhere around here. Whoop. Yep, cool. That's that turret thing. Whoops. I'm just better at punching. Oh, this doesn't have... Oh, but I do have ammo myself. Good. It's not like bullets do that much damage. Unless the bullets shot at me, of course. Okay, turned off the lasers, that's good. Definitely looks like progress there. More lore. So another job application rejection just landed in my inbox. Yay. Oh, that sucks, Steph. You just gotta keep at it. Like, yeah, I've got 2 in the works at the moment. Who knows what kind of ridiculous hoops they're gonna demand of me to jump through. Deadly Brain. Weaknesses. The greatest weakness of the Deadly Brain prototype stems from their control interface. Brains harvested from trained combat personnel come from a lifetime of interfacing with human physiology. Once integrated into the cybernetic system, a barrage of alien data with no human frame of physical reference often overwhelms them. Given time, the host brain can adapt and begin to utilize its new physical state, but that delicate equilibrium is easily upset by ghost physical data input through the command consoles of the drone. However, approaching the command consoles of active Deadly Brain is deemed virtually impossible, so this so-called flaw in the system is considered insignificant. I'm at the point where I don't just apply to jobs, I harass them about my application. You kinda have to, yeah. The one I did back in February, where I actually had a friend on the inside recommend me and put me through their system. Can I, like, just shoot this thing? Guess I can't because I'm out of ammo. The one I put through, yeah, because I had that relationship, I was able to sort of, like, get him to say, hey, has it gone through yet? Because I had a really bad experience over December, January, where HR just kind of jerked me around for a bit. And by the time they got around to calling me, that very day, I heard from my friend on the inside that the post had been filled. So this newer one, I made sure to get my friend to ask about it, and also, like, I just friended the recruiter on LinkedIn and was like, hey, how are you doing? So, you know, just so they're thinking about you. So that, you know, you're on their mind. Okay, so there's a Deadly Brain shooter-droney thing there. And I guess I have to get through these lasers. I have to show my acrobatic prowess. Let me just test. Yep. Probably that.
Pardon me, Kanoko.
Saved by the
I
cutscene.
used a wideband theta scan to locate the control mechanism that was used to activate the facility's defenses. I'm detecting a biomechanical expert system with a full suite of interface overrides and intrusion countermeasures.
A deadly brain? I thought we tracked down the last of them.
Apparently Murrow found one we missed or manufactured one of his own. If you disable the device, we should be able to take control of the security system and clear a path to the nearest exit.
Finally, some good news. Where is it?
Are they still mad at me? They've stopped being mad at me, but they've still got like a red light that suggests maybe they're gonna be mad at me. And the lasers are still here. Okay, sliding underneath, that works. Man, I am low on health. That thing's still active? Need to go that way and down level, but we can just jump over this, right? Come on, we can just jump over this, right? We don't have to go through the lasers. Ow. We took more damage this way. Why is this locked? That's more like it. Drop a medkit.
So there.
Ha! You can do a taunt!
Ready to lose? So there.
Nice.
Ready to lose?
Cute. This is where we went before. Is that up or down? Down. So it's on this level. Well, that's right. This door was locked before, right? And this way... We're allegedly close. Man, I hope I didn't softlock myself by falling down here. Where else can we go? We can go up on this ledge and around that way. Tappa, tappa, tappa. We'll just retrace our steps a bit, I guess. So it seems like enemies have respawned. Also, my health is dangerously low. If I restart at a checkpoint, are they gonna be kind and give me more health? I should probably not be using this weapon at close quarters. Yeah, down here. Ah, here we go. This door's open now, right?
Hey, come here. Look, take this hypo.
Thank you. Oh, my lamp just ran out of battery. Oh, here we go, console. Get past this and defeat the deadly brain, then I'll call it a stream. Forward. Where are you going? punch never lands. How do I know how many shots I have in this? Okay, I guess it's the same. Carefully put the plasma weapon away. I think maybe that guy was a red herring and leading me astray. It's on this level. Go this way. Yeah, there we go. This blue door. Dead scientist. Dr. Kafelnikov and I have just completed test part 483 in the ESS, Environmental Stress Simulator, with the settings prescribed by Protocol ATMOK64. Unfortunately, it looks like we'll have to recalibrate the surface tension sensors to accommodate the extended exposure required by this battery. What the? Manual encrypt interrupt. Standing by. I don't know what happened. The brain. Someone has turned the cursed thing on. I've sent Dr. Kapnikov in the chamber to see what he can do, but this looks bad, very bad. If we can't get... Who the blazes are you? Put that away. This is a restricted area. Wait, no, please. Oh no. The brain. Ow. Okay, another console. Yay. So yeah, that computery sound, the shimmery kind of one. I think, if I'm remembering right, I think I heard it before in Blast Doors, which was a 3D Scorched Earth clone for Windows. Maybe Windows 3.1, maybe Windows 95 era. Where are we going next? Glad we've got this compass. Wait, this was just a dead end. You got any more hyper sprays for me, pal? Is it up or down? Down? How are we gonna get down from here? Came in here, we found this, that, and what door was it that we just unlocked? Oh, I guess we'll never know, because it's gone all staticky. Follow the compass. Follow the compass. Does it want us to go back through that area? I mean, I guess this was where all the brains were. I need to take a quick break. How do I... I'll read this. I'll pause it. I will be right back. And we're back. I love this white screen. Thank you. I really enjoyed making it. Oh, it's time for the Avatar to kick some bee ass. Bee behind. There's two randoms living there. Like, yeah, I love that you can call them out on it too. And they break character. Right, so we're looking for a door. Oh, what happened to the cat ear redeem I did at the start? Well, I got up and I de-headphoned. It's not like permanent cat ears. I can take him off later. I'm allowed. Streamers are allowed. Thank you for the follow. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that I have to go back through this laser gauntlet, because the compass is pointing roughly that way, and brain things were roughly that way. Just forgot about it till now. No worries. I still don't know where Poppy has gone off to lurk, but we got a little bit of cat cam at the start, so that's good. New objective received. Shall we read it? Avoid the automatic laser defenses and keep moving. Musashi Manufacturing wouldn't have set up this much security unless it had something to hide. Hint, if a turret can't see you, it will stop firing and then reset itself. My neighbors are busy playing drum music and singing and celebrating something. I don't think it's May Day. I was cooking for most of the first half. I assure you I had the cat ears on. You may check the tapes. Your imaginary currency did not go to waste. Alright, I'm just going to run through it, I guess. Whoops. That last one got me last time as well. Ow. So, Looking Glass soon, eh? You could start with Ultima Underworld. I mean, we could, but no. I was thinking maybe System Shock, like OG System Shock 4 DOS. Oh, fuck me dead. With all of its eccentricities and funky controls. No! Mission failed. Now we get to find out if I can actually return to a checkpoint. How much time we've lost. Clicking? Yes.
Here's a new objective for you, Kanoko.
Ooh, a new objective. Think we went through this room? Man, this is locked now? We have to go unlock that thing again? I remember watching someone play this with the OG controls, and I'm glad I've cheated and played with mouse look. Yeah, Ultima Underworld. There's quite a nice mouse look patch, but I don't know, it's not too bad once you get used to it. Balls! That plasma damage hurts. And yet when I use it... Stop that! Stop shooting me! Alright, it's fine. We just gotta do this whole bit again. Played Underworld with the original controls, that was fine. System Shock. Oh, right, System Shock, right, yeah. The thing I was talking about moments ago. Derp. Always hate the control schemes of games designed for PS2 because they always made the brain-dead decision to have camera and movement controlled with the same stick, despite there being two analog sticks. Yeah, it's a holdover from like the PS1 controller, and they wanted it to be compatible. Are those pianos? It could be. Also, welcome in, Stardrop. How you doing? This is a game about brains. So, we killed these guys. And then watch. That door is locked. That's the door we went through just before we got killed. So we have to go on a big roundabout to get to the yellow L-shaped thing and unlock that. Ah, yes. And then this deadly brains thing. Oh! Fuck me. Yeah, we did something before that turned those lasers off. What did we do? Why does Robot Neko think I just got here? I was saying things before. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's not technically a welcome message. It's just a message of the day. And I misinterpreted to say, like, oh, right, Stardrop, hi, he must be new here. Because I am running low on the brain power. I remember having an Xbox and playing GTA San Andreas. I was excited when they announced GTA 3 and Vice City for Xbox. Then when they came out, I instantly found them basically unplayable because unlike San Andreas, which used both sticks, 3 and Vice City were PS2 only and had movement and camera on the same stick. Blah. Yeah, the second stick for the DualShock and then just making that standard was a good thing. It's hard to find a game now that wouldn't have one stick for movement, one stick for camera, which made the Steam controller, like the OG Steam controller that I have, the decision to give that only one real stick and then rely on the 2 haptic touchpads. A bit of a strange design decision. Like, they obviously
Pardon me,
stepped back with that when they made the Steam Deck.
I used a wideband theta scan to locate the control mechanism that was used to activate the facility's defenses.
Brain.
I'm detecting a biomechanical expert system with a full suite of interface overrides and intrusion countermeasures.
A deadly brain? I thought we tracked down the last of them.
Apparently Murrell
Big
found
brain
one
and the greatest.
and manufactured one of his own. If you disable the device, we should be able to take control of the security system and clear a path to the nearest exit.
Finally, some good news. Where is it?
Hey, joystick controllers, give you WSD. Yeah, I really didn't like them in the early days. I find I tolerate them a bit better now. I think it's just that the actual logic around the camera controls, and like, words are hard at this time of day, with flu injection in me and everything. They made the logic of like the camera controls better. Whoop. Fuck. Everything's fine. I just have 1 hit point.
Ha! I win!
Anyway, just gonna beat this mission with my remaining limited brain power.
Here's a new objective for you, Kanoko.
Shoulder pads. Hello, Greg. How are you doing? Lasers. The game, I seem to recall, has quite a few of these laser traps. And if I were just patient, I could probably get through them, but I'm not patient.
You're going down!
Hypo spray for me. Yeah, I don't like the plasma thing. It doesn't seem as damaging as it should be. And the fact that it's a projectile that travels slowly rather than a hit scan weapon is not good for when I've got this over-the-shoulder 3D perspective. Actually, when I was playing with the pilot in Pulsar, I bound WASD and UCL with Q and E or U and O for barrel rolls, and once I was used to it, it was a frickin' amazing way to pilot. Well, I used my Steam controller. I basically used my Steam controller for one game, and that's Elite Dangerous. And in that game, obviously, you've got, like, all of the 6 degrees of freedom, plus, like, strafing in every direction and everything else like that. And I got a set of controls which I really like. And, yeah, recently I tried to get it going again, and something about my trackpad isn't clicking anymore.
I used a wideband theta scan to locate the control mechanism that was used to activate the facility's defenses.
I took it apart a little bit and put it back together, and that didn't fix it, so I don't know.
Overrides and intrusion countermeasures.
A deadly brain?
I don't really want to play Elite Dangerous with mouse and keyboard.
Apparently Morrow found one we missed, or manufactured one of his own. If you disable the device, we should be able to take control of the security system and clear a path to the nearest exit.
Finally, some good news. Where is it?
Okay, so now we have to go back through those. And then unlock that door. Did that guy just spawn in midair? Your character sounds like the President Lady in Appleseed. I'm going to look up the voice actor. Yeah, please do. I thought she sounded a little like Lucy Lawless, actually. I don't think it's Lucy Lawless, otherwise they would have really credited her, but the way she said, like, yeah, I'll go investigate that just now. Okay, this door. Follow the path of greatest resistance. Is that a hyperspray? Yoink. This game emits heavy Shogo energy. I don't know what heavy Shogo energy is. Is it a new renewable energy source?
Hey, come here! Look, take this hypo.
Thank you. I need all of the medkits I can get. I am not good at this game. It feels very monolithy. Yeah, I guess with all the terminals and doors to unlock and things. Right, there's that guy that, like, led me astray. Hey, don't... You're not allowed to throw me! Hey, punch connected for once. Yeah, I thought that guy was a distraction, right? Because we went on a wild goose chase. We came from that door, but now we can go back up here to this door. Yes. Dead scientist. Blah 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 brains. Oh no, it's gone out of control. And then there's a couple of fuckers around the corner here. Yoink. That went easier, knowing where they were. So then this, yes, this is the yellow L door that we were looking at before, and we went through and promptly got our ass handed to us. That's because we were low on health. Now I have a bunch of hypersprays. We should be fine. Which means going through the fucking lasers again. Of course it does. Aha! What is your character's name? Konoko. Oh, damn it, I didn't... Well, okay, I guess we're doing this now. I mean, accidental hyperspray here isn't too bad.
I warned them not to activate it. It will kill us all. Run while you still can.
Why did you build it in the first place?
Well, you know.
Forget it. Just get out of here.
Here. Ah!
I love the voice acting there.
New mission data.
It'll kill us all. Why did you build a gigantic brain? Well, you know. The way they pronounce it in the game kills me every time. Konoko. Yeah. This is the same gun I've got, right? Yeah. And it seems like it doesn't give you ammo from the weapon itself, which is fine, I guess. Wait, hang on. If I pick that up... Okay, it's got 6 rounds in it, and that's that. So how are we going to defeat this gigantic brain? Perhaps trapping it in a story that we wrote? Full of plot holes and inconsistencies?
I've interfaced with the deadly brain. It's broken out of the Musashi intranet and is trying to gain access to the local TCTF public security node. Turn off those breakers, fast!
Wait, there were subtitles under there. I'm gonna have to check the VOD to see what the subtitles said for that noise, because that was interpreted for us. Sing, can you hear me? I can't access the chamber. The damn thing managed to charge its security subsystems. Trip the breaker console in the lab and get over here. Then we'll be able to get inside and trigger the overrides. Sing, where the devil are you? There's no time. I'm moving to the control platform to try and slow its arming sequence. Input terminated. To quote Mr. Brainley, I'm a gigantic brain. So we need to, I guess not get seen by the lasers. This is very ending of System Shock 2.
Unfortunately, the brain's subconscious is attempting to crash the public news net. Something about the glory of instant celebrity. Oh, it's unleashing a torrent of digital images of itself. Stop it! Must have decoupled its core logic on that final pass. The brain tells me it will irradiate everything within a 50-block radius unless we meet the following demands. It wants feet.
Feet?
Clearly, it's gone rampant, but its Zayak's destruct mechanism is extremely powerful. Complete the final sequence and shut that brain off for good.
Oh jeez. I can do this one here. Yikes! No feat for you, Mr. Brainley.
How is she holding up?
Well, according to Shinatama, her diode latency has crept up to 29, but her bioplasmic waveforms are holding.
She's still stable?
So far as we can tell, yes, but prolonged stress could be dangerous.
She insisted.
And this is why I was against moving to Phase 3. We have no right to put that...
I'm getting tired of listening to your self-righteous tirades. Kanoko is as much your creature as she is mine.
Yay! We did it. And just in time, I think, for me to call the stream. Oh, I am tired. Oh, okay, it's moving on. Well, if I load this and we see what it's all about, and then I'll quit. And I think it'll save us for the start of this
The main
next
gates
stream.
and lobby security doors have been locked through the security controls, and something is keeping our agents at bay.
Oh, it's this guy.
Let's get it on.
Nope. See you around. Nice to meet you, James. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. This is loud. Let me just... I'll quit it. Yeah. Now, hopefully that's saved. And... Success! Hooray! Good stream, Neko. Thank you. Hydrate. I will do that. Yeah, who is that guy? He looks kind of like Adam Smasher from Cyberpunk's little brother or something. Yeah, so my neighbors are still going at it, but I'm tired and I will need some time to wind down and do post-stream things anyway. Got a VOD to upload. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Starting new game, exciting. And like, we managed to get through 2 missions plus a tutorial, despite my incompetence. So that's pretty good. And I'm thinking this Friday, again, like maybe in the afternoon sometime. Not sure exactly, 1 o'clock maybe later, no guarantees. Do we want to do more FTL? Because I've got the itch, you know? Playing FTL again last week has made me want to play more of it, and I played a little bit offline. So maybe we can unlock more things, who knows? Was it because of your incompetence? Who knows, yeah. Thanks, take care. Thank you for being here, Kate. Yeah. You should definitely play FTL. Yes, more FTL this Friday. You should go see your GP. I saw them this morning, actually. I got flu shot, and that could be why I'm feeling a bit blur, but I often run out of brain juice about this time of day anyway, so yeah. I'm out of here. Let's see who we can raid. Useless Zeddy's been going for nearly 5 hours, but Useless Zeddy is playing Dead Space, and that's kind of cool. Oh. Then again. Well, friend of the stream, Dr. Yasmin, is also playing. maybe Monday Mados. I think what I'll do is I will send yous over to Useless Zeddy, another cool Australian retro streamer. But here is a shout out for Dr. Yasman as like an alternative if you want. Hey, I'm not the boss of you. You can go watch who you like. So yeah, there's my raid message. Let's copy it myself. And we'll go raid Useless City. Because we were talking about Looking Glass games like Thief earlier, and Useless City does play a lot of those kind of games. Dishonored, Thief, Bioshocks and what have you. So yeah, go say hi. Take care, everyone. Take your meds. I've got to remember to take my meds. Yes. And I will see you this Friday afternoon for some FTL. Why not? Because hey, it's a nice fun game. And if not, next week for more Oni. Bye bye. Take care.